If you're considering moving to Kendall Square in Cambridge, Massachusetts, this video is for you. Nestled within the academic and technological epicenter of Cambridge, Massachusetts, Kendall Square stands as a dynamic and evolving neighborhood, epitomizing the intersection of innovation, education, and culture. In this exploration of life in Kendall Square, we will delve deeper into the multifaceted aspects that define the appeal of this locale, as well as the challenges that residents considering moving here may encounter. Also, if you're moving to Cambridge or Boston and want to learn about other neighborhoods in addition to Kendall Square, check out other neighborhood breakdowns on this channel. Kendall Square's reputation as an innovation hub stems from its unique concentration of groundbreaking research institutions and cutting-edge technology companies. At the forefront is the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, a global leader in science and engineering. This symbiotic relationship between academia and industry in Kendall Square fosters an environment where ideas seamlessly transition from theoretical concepts to real-world applications. This collaborative spirit not only attracts top-tier talent, but also creates a dynamic atmosphere where innovation is not just encouraged, but expected. Moreover, the presence of a myriad of startups and established tech giants contributes to the diversity of thought and expertise in the area. Entrepreneurs find Kendall Square to be a fertile ground for networking and collaboration, with opportunities for mentorship and investment readily available. The innovation ecosystem here extends beyond the walls of the institutions that reside here, permeating the streets and cafes, making every corner a potential breeding ground for the next big idea. The proximity of Kendall Square to renowned educational institutions, including MIT and Harvard, adds an unparalleled layer to its appeal. Residents have the privilege of attending lectures, conferences, and culture events hosted by these institutions, enriching their intellectual lives. The collaborative ethos spills over into the community, creating an atmosphere where interdisciplinary discussions are not confined to lecture halls, but are a part of everyday life. The educational paradise extends beyond formal institutions. The vibrant startup culture in Kendall Square provides a unique learning environment where individuals can witness the practical applications of academic research. This interplay between academia and industry ensures that residents are not merely passive observers of knowledge, but active participants in a continuous cycle of learning and application. Beyond its technological prowess, Kendall Square thrives as a cultural hub. The presence of theaters such as the American Repertory Theater and museums, including the MIT Museum, adds layers of intellectual and artistic richness to the neighborhood. The diverse culinary scene, ranging from innovative eateries to traditional establishments, reflects the multiculturalism inherent in Kendall Square's demographic. The cultural offerings are not confined to specific institutions, rather they permeate through the very fabric of daily life. Residents find themselves amidst a constant flow of ideas, performances, and culinary delights. Whether it's a thought-provoking play, an engaging art exhibition, or culinary journey through diverse cuisines, Kendall Square provides a vibrant cultural tapestry for individuals with varied interests. Central to the appeal of Kendall Square is its well-connected transportation infrastructure. The Kendall MIT T Station serves as a vital artery connecting residents to the Red Line of the subway and an extensive network of buses. This accessibility not only facilitates easy commuting within Cambridge and Boston, but also extends the reach of residents to the broader New England region. The emphasis on public transportation aligns with the neighborhood's commitment to sustainability. Residents are encouraged to reduce reliance on personal vehicles, contributing to a greener and more eco-friendly urban environment. The convenience of public transportation options enhances the overall quality of life in Kendall Square, making it easier for individuals to navigate the city and beyond. Amidst the urban landscape, Kendall Square offers greenery and nature. Parks like the Cambridge Center Roof Garden and the Charles River Esplanade provide havens for relaxation and outdoor activities. The proximity to the Charles River adds a scenic dimension to the neighborhood, offering picturesque views and opportunities for recreational pursuits. These green spaces play a crucial role in maintaining a balance between the fast-paced, technology-driven environment and the need for natural tranquility. Residents can escape the concrete jungle to enjoy moments of serenity, whether it's a leisurely stroll along the riverbanks or a quiet afternoon in one of the neighborhood parks. The presence of green spaces enhances the overall well-being of residents while promoting a healthier and more balanced lifestyle. While Kendall Square has a lot of things going for it, there are some cons to the neighborhood. One of the prominent challenges associated with Kendall Square is the elevated cost of living. Like much of Boston, the demand of housing, driven by the influx of professionals and students seeking proximity to the innovation hub, has led to higher rents and real estate prices. Per Zumper.com, the average rent in Cambridge, Massachusetts is $2,700 a month for a studio, $3,000 a month for a one-bedroom apartment, $3,700 a month for a two-bedroom apartment, and $4,200 a month for a three-bedroom apartment. Just to note that rent prices in Boston's metro area can vary wildly based on factors such as time of year. For example, on September 1st, with all of the students moving to Boston, rents tend to be higher than they are if you sign a lease in April when there's not a lot of people moving in the off season in the wintertime or early springtime. So be sure to do your own research as you time your move. This presents a barrier to entry for individuals or families who are on a tight budget and kind of limits who has access to the community. The high cost of living extends beyond housing to daily expenses, including groceries, dining, and entertainment. Residents may find themselves navigating a financial landscape that requires careful budgeting to maintain a comfortable standard of living. The vibrancy of Kendall Square comes at a cost in terms of traffic congestion as well. The economic and academic activities generate a constant flow of commuters, leading to crowded roads and limited parking spaces. Navigating through the neighborhood, especially during peak hours, can be a challenging and time-consuming endeavor, impacting the convenience of transportation for residents who rely on personal vehicles. One positive note about owning a car in Cambridge is that street parking is free for residents, although you don't have a spot reserved for you. So if you do choose to own a car, know that you'll be able to park it. You just might have to park it a ways away from where you're living, or you'll have to pay money for a spot in a private garage. So I personally recommend just don't own a car if you live in Kendall Square, but to each their own. It's definitely possible for you to own a car while living here. The traffic congestion not only affects daily commutes, but also contributes to a heightened level of noise and pollution. The urban buzz, while invigorating for some, can be a source of frustration for those seeking a more relaxed and efficient transportation experience. The congestion challenges may necessitate a strategic approach to commuting and an adjustment to the fast-paced urban lifestyle. Another thing that you might want to consider when considering living in Kendall Square is the New England climate, and that's because New England and Boston introduce a range of seasonal variations with really cold winters and lots of snow being a characteristic of the region. These changing seasons do help contribute to the charm of the area during a season like fall, but the winter weather really does pose a challenge for individuals who are unaccustomed or averse to colder temperatures. Just be mentally prepared for a cold winter if you do choose to live in Cambridge or Boston, and especially Kendall Square. And look, the impact of these seasonal weather shifts extends beyond personal comfort to considerations of your daily routine and outdoor activities. Snowfall and cold temperatures may necessitate adjustments to your commuting plans. It may take away the time that you can go do outdoor events, and it can change your overall lifestyle choices. For those not acclimated to the winters here, the seasonality really can present a learning curve. You have to deal with, a seasonal depression. You have to figure out how to occupy yourself if you're not able to get out of the apartment. And it can really influence your overall experience of living in the area, especially living in Kendall Square. So as you can see, Kendall Square has its fair share of pros as well as its fair share of cons. It's crowded, congested, and expensive, but it does offer a good quality of life in that you have access to public transportation and you're in one of the biggest innovation hubs in a country where there are a lot of innovation hubs. If you are considering moving to Cambridge, go ahead and check out some of the other videos that I have about moving to Boston. I break down all of the different neighborhoods in Boston so you can see if there's another area that you might want to live if you don't necessarily want to live in Kendall Square. So this concludes my brief overview of living in Kendall Square. Please let me know in the comments if I missed any important aspects of living here in the city. Please like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to see similar videos.